Videotaping the parks we got in DuPont. We got quite a few. I'll have to count them when I'm finished. But the first one I'm coming to is Bell Hill. I'm talking about alphabetically. Bell Hill Community Park. Up in the Bell Hill community, obviously, neighborhood. You see they got swings, they got climbing stuff. Even got a tire swing. Cool, eh? This is right on the trail. Well, actually, it's very close to the Grand Junction where all the trails meet. The cool thing about this park are these slides. Look at the size of them. Those are a couple of cool looking slides, right? And a picnic shelter over here. And just down the trail here is Bell Marsh. You can see Bell Hill Neighborhood Park, another small park. Got a playground for the kids. Oh, it looks like the slide's been roped off. There you go, Chief Lai Chai Park. Chief Lai Chai was the leader of Nisqually Indians, and he fought for tribes' rights. A playground for the kids. I believe I'm on the Parks and Rec Commission, and I think they're going to upgrade this equipment. And as you can see, it's quite a big sized park. You got a couple of lads there playing catch. Like I say, the people playing volleyball over there. You got more playground equipment over here. It's a good sized park. One of the chief complaints about Lai Chai is they don't have a bathroom. And I think we're going to fix that. Either a permanent one or a porta potty. I can't remember which one they decided on. I think it's still up in the air which one you're going to get. And you got half basketball court here. And you got trash cans and picnic tables, so no excuse. And again, we're going to upgrade the equipment eventually. Okay, next park we're going to look at, Clock Tower Park. I have an idea this equipment was renovated. It looks like it. It was one of the ones we renovated. Got us a bandstand. They do concerts in the park here. It's called Clock Tower Park for a reason. And the clock is right. We got bathrooms at this one. And it chimes. Ding, ding, ding. And I forgot to mention, this is where we hold the farmers markets throughout the summer. I think concerts in the park. July the 4th is a big occasion right here. So, Clock Tower Park. Interesting. There is no sign that says Clock Tower Park. Okay, Creekside Neighborhood Park. Pretty much a playground for the kids that live here in Creekside. Well, I'm sure it's for everybody, but you know that the reason it was installed. You know, pretty nice playground. So this is listed as one of the parks. It's actually the community garden And you can see it, it's got garden plots, and people come along and tend to the veggies, and I think a certain percentage they support local food banks. It says it on the sign here. Growing healthy produce, strengthening our community, and supporting local food banks. It's a great thing. I know a couple of people that have got gardens out here. I think it's brilliant. You can see it's quite a big plot. So here we are in Evans Village Park. I never told you gate. Again, playground for the kids. And across the way here is the old fort site. Not much of a playground, just a couple of climbing ropes. So I'd say, yeah, these kids here are enjoying it. Got half basketball court. Brilliant. Love to see that. Looks like they're playing kickball. Kickball. Okay, next park, the Ethel Lumsden Park. And you can see, let's take a tour here. Lots of green space, picnic tables. Nice playground, climbing rock, got swings, got slides. It's a good size park. Got volleyball posts. The thing I don't see is a bathroom. There you go, Ethel Lumsden Park. I was here the other day, lots of children on it. It was pretty cool. She was a long-time resident of the historic village here, 67 years, I believe. And I don't blame her. It's a beautiful place to live. Here we go, Gary Oaks Park. Playground for the kids, picnic tables, trash cans. This is a common sight in DuPont. Somebody's been to Disney. Green space. And in the fall time, this park is gorgeous. They got the bright red leaves on a few of these trees. Just a gorgeous sight. Just a gorgeous sight in fall time. This is our fall time park, Gary Oaks. I'm sure it's Ephraidy. And they have bathrooms here. It's right next to the 76 gas station. Point of interest, the old pillars for the town are on this road too. No playground for the kids. You got benches and picnic tables, and like I say, it's a good size green space. One interesting point around here, this is the historic part of DuPont, and they brought in kits of the houses. You'll soon see what a kit. They're single-story small houses, and most of them have a skylight in the front. And then you got the bosses' houses. I think that's one of the houses that was built for the bosses. It was a lot nicer house. So, and Efredi, I believe, was John Efredi, was one time mayor of DuPont. Coming out to Jensen Park, and I don't know if Jensen Park has the prettiest cherry trees. Or what? But they're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And in the summertime, they got the flowering dogwoods. Playground for the kids. Hoffman Hill Neighborhood Park. Again, a small park. Obviously up on Hoffman Hill. Okay, playground for the kids. Got a couple of slides here. I think Bell Hill has your beat on the slides, but pretty cool looking. Ooh, a beautiful bluebird. A jay, I think they are. Oh, what happened here? A robin. A jay suddenly changed into a robin. How about that? And they're fighting. A little bit of green space. And a toji gate. Looks like a toji gate to me. I spent a lot of years in Asia. We got a birdhouse on the toji gate. Cool. So the ROA just came out recently and said not to play sports on the ROA green spaces, to play sports in the city parks. Now, how can you tell the difference between a city park and an ROA green spaces? It's quite easy, actually, if you have benches. In the ROA green spaces, the benches are red. They're meant to be red. They kind of look faded nowadays. In the city parks, they're blue. So blue bench, city park. Red bench, ROA space. Got it? Too easy. Okay, next park is Park View. It says it's on Ridgeview Place, but pretty sure this is Hoffman. I could be wrong. But that's the entrance to the golf course. How's that? Again, cute little park. Huge tree in the middle of it. Wow. You got benches down here and flowers, and looks like it needs some loving, doesn't it? Looks like a nice place to come and sit. Again, no bathrooms, picnic tables. Park View. Okay, on Paula Andre Park. I'll see down at the bottom of Ridgeview. Not much to it. It's pretty though. You got the little trail here with benches, a picnic table, a bike rack, more picnic tables. Nice little wooded area if you want a little seclusion. And also here's a trail that leads off down here and leads off down to the Bluff Trail. Very nice. Paula Andre. It brings me into Powderworks Park. Powderworks Park, obviously named after the gunpowder factory. And the Powderworks Park is, I think, the best park in DuPont. That was a snake. Oh, come on, hurry up. Shit. I want to run over it. So we got a soccer field, well used. Yeah, just obviously a pickup game. And on my right here, we got a dog park, is that what you call them? Dog park. We got 2 dog parks there. A little history sign. And it was the ORR farm site. One point of interest here is that this construction here on my right is an old silo they used to have for the farm. So this is farm property. And baseball, of course. There's a basketball court here. And like I say, benches, covered picnic shelter, little kids park, big kids park. It's a cool. Somebody just reminded me that Powderworks Park is the start of the Run to Remember, Wear Blue Run to Remember. Every Saturday at 9 o'clock. They start right here in Powderworks Park. There's a Ring of Honor. Pretty cool. If you've never done it, try and get out and do that one day. So here's the DuPont Historical Museum. It's open today. And right next to it is Robinson Park. Okay, Robinson Park, as you can see, not a huge park, but it's certainly pretty. That's the flowers. And one thing of interest in Robinson Park is the dynamite train, which is right here. This boxcar here that just got recently renovated. And this is Robinson Park. And the rear view of the museum. The museum, awesome place. We got award-winning curator Carol. Can we get briefed by Carol on the history of DuPont? And it was a narrow gauge train that would take the products from the gunpowder factory down to the wharf where it was shipped out. And Robinson was a former mayor of DuPont. Small park right next to the museum. Robinson Park. We're at Ross Plaza, And one of the things you got to remember is there's no dogs in this park. It's more of a solemn park. There you go. The attack on the World Trade Center, 9/11. And Ross, he was a Medal of Honor winner. And this is a war memorial, obviously. And this is where we pay our tributes to the men and women in the military uniform. Okay, the Charles George Ross Jr. lived from 1831 to 1905. So it's here where we, like I say, we have memorial services for the town. Usually Memorial Day and probably Veterans Day. Give thanks to the many men and women that served our country. So this is Ross Plaza, and this is in the city. And again, one thing you got to remember, one thing you need to remember in Ross Plaza, like I say, it's a solemn place where we come and give thanks. No dogs, no bicycles, no skateboards. And I'm sure you can respect that. Ross Plaza. Okay, DuPont Village Park. This is also called Sellers Park. Yes, volunteers built a wall there. Ooh. And we got a picnic shelter. It was also built by volunteers, evidently. Lots of green space. What I'm doing now, I'm going over to Sellers Lake, or Lake Sellers. I think it's Sellers Lake. Not much to it, not much of an access to it by the looks of things. More of a wetland. There's a trail leading off to my right here. I'm not exactly sure where that goes. But there you go, Sellers Lake. Ah, horseshoe pit. I was wondering what that was. Yeah, Sellers Lake has a horseshoe pit. Didn't know about the only horseshoe pit in DuPont. I'll let you know if I find another one. Playground for the kids. And we got a basketball court. I think this basketball court might be under renovation. Or will be. Pretty sure I've heard that. Sellers Park. There you go, Sellers Park from up above.